What's up, everybody? This is Demilo on Synthfire, and we're here with Shilverback. You guys just saw the episode of him on Rave Train, and the music was lit, everybody. But you know what I want to know is what I think we all want to know is who is Shilverback? Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Shilverback, and I got my name through my neighborhood out in the Montclair, IE area. And ever since I was growing up, my friends just kind of started calling me Shilverback, and it kind of stuck around. And I would go to festivals and stuff with my friends, and the way they would like find me, they'd just start yelling, Shilverback, like, where are you? You know what I mean? And I just kind of stuck.
Nice, dude. You know, I also, when I listen to your music, you have a very unique sound. And so you were saying that you do some sound design, man. Tell a little bit about like what inspires your sound design and how you come up with your music.
What inspires my sound is, well, I've been in bands all my life, and I went to my first rave, and I saw this guy up there, and I was like, oh, that guy's up there by himself. So I was like, all right, sign me up. I wanna do that. And a lot of people that inspire me, you know, early on was DJs like Skrillex and Deadmau5 and, you know, Tommy Trash. And I really liked that, like, festival vibe, you know, when you just show up to a festival and it's just lit. Like, that's just kind of like what I go for when I make my music. I use synths like Massive and Serum. What else do I use? I also use albino, you know, oscillators. The things you could do with oscillators nowadays is just incredible. Usually start off with the bass and just kind of layer something on top of the bass that kind of, you know, goes well with it. And it's a lot of experimentation, a lot of hits and miss, so to speak. But when you hit, it's kind of like a happy accident, you know what I mean? So when I'm there playing around with the sounds and something sounds cool to me, I'll just stop and just save it there and just continue on with my sounds and, you know, add kicks and snares to it and kind of make I like the four to the floor type of style.
Nice, yeah, sound design is a very creative process. And I don't think a lot of people really see that, like, from an artist's perspective on how hard it is to really, you know, layer your sounds and layer your waves and get your wave tables correct and just
exactly
design that perfect.
It's very tedious.
That you're trying to, you know, make. It's like it's a very unique art when it comes to envisioning a sound and putting it, you know, into reality, bringing it to reality for everyone else to hear. So you're using Serum. How long have you been using Serum for?
I haven't been using Serum that long, actually. I've been using Massive for about 3 years, and I discovered Serum about a year ago. I seen a lot of my friends using it. And I like all the features that Serum provides. It's kind of like Massive on crack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Serum is really good.
So, I mean, it really helps me get those like really deep sounds for all the deep house stuff that I do. So, okay. And then it also helps me get those really sharp sounds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. Just Steve Duda and Deadmau5 did an amazing job with Serum. It's like probably one of the best VSTs out there at the moment, I think.
Oh, for sure. A lot of, you know, it's like an industry standard as far as I'm concerned.
So tell me a little about the journey, dude. How's the journey been so far? You know, being in the industry, you know, putting your music out there. I mean, where are you really trying to take Shilverback? What are you trying to do with this?
The journey is very interesting. It's very similar to the band stuff I used to do back in the day. So when I fell into the DJ world, it felt natural. It felt like, oh, I'm in a band, but by myself this time. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like in levels. Like level 1 was like I was DJing in dive bars, like figuring it out, making all my mistakes and like train wrecking, you know what I mean? Like making all my mistakes in level 1, you know, that's like. And then I worked my way up to level 2, which I'd like to say is like more like clubs, like, you know, smaller clubs, not really like the biggest clubs yet, you know. And that's kind of where I started really niching in on my style, started seeing what people like to dance to. And then I'd like to consider myself, I'm at level 3 at this point in time, where I'm doing like the biggest clubs in Hollywood, like Avalon and Union, playing main stage. And where I'm trying to go is level 4, which is, you know, like smaller festivals. And my next target is like the Palladium. That's like a stage at EDC. Like that's huge. You know what I mean? Like that's
definitely
where I got my sights on right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, that's freaking awesome, man. You know, I'm really glad that you have such goals and stuff like that. A lot of people just come in and just want to just jump to stuff and think that things just happen. They don't even have a vision of where they're trying to go. You know what I mean? So I think that's pretty much wrap up this interview, everybody. We're here with Shilverback once again. Make sure that you watch this episode on Rave Train, and I'll talk to you later.
Rave Train.